here working on the old crew cab. This is the first time, besides picking it up, that I've actually opened up the hood and taken a good look at what we're dealing with here. So let's kind of take a deep dive in here and see if we can find any kind of clues as to what's going on. Alright, so the engine seems to be made of engine.
What have we got here? A comedian, private joker.
So I think the main objectives today is kind of just to get a look at all the fluids, see what is missing. I bought a battery for this. I'm curious to see how it runs. We already saw it when we went and picked it up. It does not run very well, but if we can get it to like go around the block or something, I think that would be a win for the day. So let's just go ahead and get started looking around, see what we can find. Start here. How do you radiator cap? Gotta be smarter than the radiator. There we go. Jeez. Oh boy. Hello. Well, that's empty. Cool. Where is the overflow tank? Radiator coolant only. Oh, there's like a shot glass worth of antifreeze in here. Nice. This whole reservoir tank here for the coolant and the washer fluid is held on with a tie down. So that's cool. Okay, let's check the oil. Let's see what the oil looks like. Wherever the oil is. What? Brother. Ugh. Wow. There is a lot of oil in here. Now it looks kinda chocolate milky. Love that. Let me get way up in here. Oh. Try again. Wow, this is in the stupidest spot. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bruh. Get in there. Get in there. Man, you gotta really reach down in here. Wow. That is unnecessarily down there. Okay, come on. Holy wow, Batman. I'm no genius. Let me bring you guys over here so you can see this. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt by pulling it back out. Look at how much oil is on the dipstick. Now I gotta somehow get this stupid dipstick back in there. And no, I'm not talking about myself. Okay, what about transmission fluid? This is what is supposedly all over the ground. There's still a good amount of transmission fluid in here. Let's give her one more try just for kicks and giggles. Come on, go, go, go. Yeah, transmission fluid looks fine. Yeah. Brake fluid, completely full. No. Well, there's a huge puddle of something under the truck. So let's go down there and see what it is. There's no easy way for me to get down here because the one side has a flat tire, and this truck is already pretty low with these running boards. All right, what do we got? That is transmission fluid, but But why? Also, where's the drain plug for this thing? What is that big hole?
That's what she said.
What the... Huh? There's a big old hole right here. It looks like it's supposed to be there, but not. Time for research. So after further investigation, that hole down there is a plug that you just pull out to gain access to the bolts, to the torque converter, and the flywheel, I think is what the internet said. So I'm not really worried about that. They said the plug is nice to have because then dirt and stuff doesn't get in there, and it would be nice to have, but we don't have one. This is the consensus. There's about 40 quarts of oil on the dipstick. Transmission fluid is there and also on the ground and is currently leaking from the back of the transmission. The brake fluid is full. I'm going to do one more visual inspection of the engine just to see if I can see anything that like really stands out, and then I'm going to drop a battery in here and we're going to start it and see if we can really, you know, drink in the noises, the acoustics of whatever this engine is producing. So let's do that. Alright, here goes nothing. I did a very poor look around at the engine to see if I could find anything of, you know, noticeable problems. But I didn't really see anything, so I just got that battery put in. Let's start it. Maybe now, while there's nobody around and no distractions, we can kind of think about what happened. Here we go. You'd think with all these videos that I make, I'd buy extra camera batteries. But no. So here we are with my phone. We're just going to ignore the fact that the engine is trying to come out of the truck. And we're going to come in here to the interior. And now that we have a battery in here, I'm going to kind of see what we have to work with here. So, do the lights work? Hey, the lights work! We don't have a radio. It's kind of a bummer. See if the windows work. That one works. That one works. That one works. That one's a little slow, but aren't we all? Okay, so all the windows work. Let's see what the AC is like. You know, I should have seen that one coming. Ugh. Well, the air works. That's cool. And there's still things flying out. What else is there to check? Turn signal? It works, but it doesn't make any noise, I think. Yes, it does work. What about this one? I don't think that one works. What about the hazards? Oh, now it makes a noise. But does the hazard work? I don't know if it does. Okay. Oh, wonder if the CB radio works. How do you turn this thing on? I don't know what squelch means. Let's see what squelch does. Squelch just turns off the scary noises. Okay. Keep in mind, I've never used a CB radio before, so this isn't... So this is interesting.
Ain't nobody call you. Ain't nobody call you. I didn't call you. Ain't nobody call you. I'm gone. Gigaman, dog, you sound like your local accounts. Gigaman, you sound like a local accounts.
I can't tell if I'm listening to, like, an AM radio talk show host who's, like, really excited about a football game, or if it's just a bunch of truck drivers yelling nonsense to each other. We're just gonna leave that alone. That's pretty cool. What is this guy? Tashanka. Oh, I think this is a brake controller for a trailer. And it is set to max. Well, that's nice that we have one. Okay, let's start it one more time while we're in here just to see what the oil pressure is. Oil pressure is normal. It really does not sound happy. Progressively getting more vibrating. None of the lights are on. It's really unhappy. I'm really terrified that it's just gonna explode all over the driveway. The oil pressure looks fine. The battery voltage is fine. Everything looks okay. It just sounds like it wants to not be in the engine bay anymore. So this is kind of my thinking right now with this truck. There's a lot of oil on the dipstick, so I'm wondering if the oil level is so high that the crankshaft is like whipping it, you know? But I can't imagine it'd be making that noise. There's a little bit of white smoke coming out of the tailpipe, but like little puffs. Part of me wants to drive this around the neighborhood, but I just don't know what it's gonna do. And I have no way of getting it back here if the engine just randomly combusts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is gonna be interesting. I got the tire filled up. I'm just gonna go around the block. I have a feeling this is gonna end disastrous. Mark my words. running rough. I'm a little nervous. There goes nothing. Take out the parking brake. Gosh, that does not sound good. Oh, it is just billowing out the back. I don't know if I'm gonna even make it out of the driveway, to be honest. It is smoking like crazy. Let me take you guys out back so you can see the smoke. Seem to pinpoint what the smell of the smoke is. It's like not sweet, and it's not like harsh like oil. It almost smells like boiling water, but we're definitely not going to drive it because that's a lot of smoke and it is not happy. Okay, so that's probably going to be it for this video. I mostly wanted to get this running, kind of get a closer inspection of it, check all the fluids, see what kind of story of this truck could tell from the description that we were given when we picked it up. There's definitely something wrong. I don't know what's going on. If I had to guess, it sounds like it might be spinning a bearing or there's a rod that's knocking. Obviously we can't figure that out unless we tear into the engine, which I'm not going to do. We're just going to take this out. Most of the electronics work. That back window's a little struggle, but seems to be in good condition minus the engine. So I'm happy with what we've found. I'm not surprised that we couldn't drive it anywhere because it sounds awful. You guys will just have to wait until the next video to see what the plans are for this truck, and they are currently in the works. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.